Nurses, many of us sell ourselves short. Now, hear me out. This comes from a conversation I had with an ICU nurse over TikTok Live. More and more, I have noticed that providers talk to me like I'm a glorified CNA. And I'm not dismissing what CNAs do. They're godsends on the floor. But they address me like I'm a glorified task manager, like I'm some clerk at a grocery store. Go fill up aisle 6. And I'm here to remind nurses, especially novice nurses, that your critical thinking skills go way beyond checking potassium before giving Lasix, that you're capable of doing a lot more than monitoring levo or putting vancomycin on a pump. You're not limited to your scope of practice. You're limited to the parameters set forth by the hospital system. That's why a paramedic or a paraprofessional like a Navy hospital corpsman, an 18-year-old man or woman, they can be signed off to do a crike, to intubate, to do a chest tube, to do a needle thoracentesis, to prescribe certain medications, to make certain diagnoses, things that a conventional nurse isn't permitted to do, but isn't permitted to do. It's within your scope. When you're in a code and you see a physician intubating so well, it's like they could do it with their eyes closed. It's not because they went to med school. It's because they just do it. And for example, a flight nurse can intubate anytime they want to, as long as they're signed up on it and it's appropriate. They could have a BSN. They could be 1 or 2 years out of nursing school. But the hospital system widened those parameters. They didn't have to widen the scope. The nurses have that scope. It was just the parameters. And I say this because I just want to remind nurses, especially novice nurses, that you're capable of a lot more. And to understand this, because how you feel about yourself and what you know you're capable of, that attitude goes forward. And it shapes the way other people address you. And it's a very mature and subtle way to let people know that you're more than a task manager. Just wanted to put that out there. Want nurses to know what they're capable of doing and that it's not their scope that's limiting them. It's the parameters set forth by the hospital system. And I'm not knocking that. I'm just reminding people. My name is RN Glenn, aka Nurse Dad. I host the Nurse Dad podcast. We put out bi-weekly episodes on YouTube and Spotify. For more information, go to www.mynursedad.com and fill out the pop-up for my 35-page free guide and to join my newsletter. I appreciate it. Until we meet again, stay hungry, be humble. Nurse Dad out.